Hello, everybody. This is David Cantrell with American Family Funding. I'm turning the tables a little bit, and I'm going to actually be interviewing Fred Arnold. We're going to talk about, and Preston Dominguez is here as well. Might work him in a little bit. He's young, so we don't really care that much about him.
He's learning.
He's learning. So just stay here and learn. If you have anything intelligent to say, ask first.
Okay.
So we're talking about passion, your passion in life, and I know one of Fred's passions, and I've seen him do this a couple of times, is Ironmans. And what that's done, and how, and first of all, how'd you get into it, and then what do you get out of it?
Yeah. So as many people know, I went through a divorce 4 years ago, and I found that every other weekend I had some time on my hands, because my kids were with their mom, right? And so how do I live an extraordinary life? And I didn't want to go to bars and drink, and there's a lot of trouble you can get into, right? So I went and worked out at the gym, and I did that, and I kept going and going. I wasn't getting the results I wanted, and I wasn't living as extraordinary as an experience as I wanted. So I had met a few people that had done the Ironman competition, and I said, wow, that's much bigger than anything I could ever imagine.
Right.
Let me strive for that. So I was interviewing a gentleman by the name of Gerard Barrios, who happened to be an Ironman coach.
Okay.
And I was helping him with a mortgage loan. And I said, hey, I want to do this. He goes, well, that's what I do for a living. Because he goes, in fact, they opened up Ironman Oceanside 70.3, which is the half Ironman.
Right.
Let's sign up right now. Talking about doing something and signing up right now. I think the biggest thing, you have an inspiration to do something, no matter what. Do a marathon, do a mud runner, do any of these things. Do it now.
Right.
Commit to it.
Well, the other thing I find, it's always interesting how, you think that I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. As soon as you tell somebody I'm going to do it, it's amazing how all of a sudden your motivation changes.
You want to really commit to something, tell your kids you're going to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I think that was one of the key things, because as I did it, I realized, and I saw them looking at me a little bit differently, and I saw maybe some translation of, okay, dad's in his late 40s, and he's doing something extraordinary, and then I invited him to the races.
Right.
And that was the greatest gift. Is so far 2 of my 4 children have been to the races. I think I've done 10 or so Ironmans, half or fulls, and just seeing them, and I see these children waving up signs for their kids, and I'm like, have any idea what you're teaching your children, which is to commit, to be healthy. To do something bigger than themselves,
right? To
cheer on others, to live an extraordinary life,
right? And so you work out with a group, right?
I work out with a group, both in the valley and out here in Santa Clarita. There's many groups out there. There's a lot of tri-clubs. That helps you push you through. Right. And I think that's really, really important. But I really think that one of the things I do is I post some of it on social media, and I have a lot of people come to me and say, thanks for inspiring me to get out of bed.
Right.
Thanks for inspiring me to work out on Saturday morning. Share your experiences. Share your passion. Share your love with others, because other people, sometimes they just they don't need a handout, they need a hand up.
Right. I'll tell you, if I was doing that, I'd be sharing it all day long, because that's quite an accomplishment. You're doing one this weekend, right?
Yeah, this weekend, yeah.
That's a full marathon, not the half, the full.
I know only a few minutes, but I'm thinking about signing up Preston for it.
I think that'd be a great idea.
Because Preston said he beat me.
I've been telling Fred, if he signed me up, I think I might give him a run for his money. my lack of training, but I think I can do it.
You have to be able to swim, right?
Oh, I'm a phenomenal swimmer.
What a surprise.
Absolutely. What am I not? No, I'm just kidding.
So anyhow, live an extraordinary life, and really that's what it's about. And I know we're out of time, but it's all about your experiences, and it's all about your journey. It's all about sharing more.
Yeah, that's great. And I tell you, I'm inspired almost enough to go to the gym. Almost. But I look forward to hearing about your results.
Great. Well, I hope you enjoyed this last hour on AM 1220 KHTS. Host Fred Arnold on AM 1220.